Like, this is when it's stupid.
I'm waiting. Going so intrigued.
You know.
Angle.
The puppet.
Oh, so next part.
Oh, right, okay. What, 3 parts? I don't remember there being 3.
Oh, there is.
I guess so.
I was expecting that Actually agreed with me.
Please. Please, wankomatronic. It gets fucked in the ass. Retarded.
Not quite. It's Piggy Oyster! No, it's Mark Purple. Where are you?
Talking it over with anyone who would stand to listen to me ramble on and on about fictional haunted robots, and just looking at it from every possible angle, all logic points to it being
Foxy.
the phone guy. And no, not
Wait,
because
it's the movie.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't make sense.
But it's the...
Yeah, I know
Well,
it
it
makes
does.
sense.
Well, it is true because it's in the movie. It is true, you retard. How is this a retarded theory when fast forward 10 years, he was right?
And the movie's different. You smelly pecker.
Oh.
made a theory about it and refused to let it die. Honestly,
I understand why you
care
think that
less
about
if
them,
that
though,
last
it's
video
so-
was wrong. At this point, I just care about the truth. And
Well, the thing is, though, is that the logic he uses doesn't add up.
sense. I know your complaints. I promise you, if you stick with me, you'll
Alright, I'll
be
listen
convinced.
carefully.
First, there's the circumstantial evidence I presented during my FNAF 2 theory. Phone Guy's admitted love of Foxy being reflected by the smiling purple guy sprite during the Foxy Go 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 minigame. His distrust of the puppet, a creature
Why is
haunted by
Poopy
his
there?
first victim that we see time and time again trying to bring a stop to his killing spree. His admitted role as a security
So
guard
far,
and
it all
even a
makes
weird
sense to me.
phone-like object in his hand from the Save Them minigame.
Mhm.
But there's even more evidence when we consider Five Nights 3. Consider this. He's the only person in the game who knows about the safe rooms. As we've mentioned before,
Wait a minute, but there's a phone guy in the third game now. Is there a different phone guy?
Yeah. Well,
Make
no.
sure nothing catches on fire.
Yeah, that's someone else.
It
That's
doesn't
the
sound-
fucker in charge of the Fazbear fight thing. Or at least someone working there close. It's
Oh.
the way he talks. It seems like he's pretty high up.
Yeah, he doesn't.
the
I mean,
safe
does.
rooms were sealed up back in the spring lock suit days, back in the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location, meaning every other employee coming afterward would have never even heard of these things.
No.
Is the only character we meet who would have any knowledge of these rooms, and more importantly, of how they operate, how they're invisible to the cameras, and more importantly, to the animatronics. And that's just the beginning. He's also the only person who knows how to use the spring lock suits. Again, once they were decommissioned, the suits were hidden away. Regardless of whether you believe that the killer used a golden Bonnie suit the whole time, or you think he used a golden Freddy suit, either way, we know for a fact the killer was using one of the yellow spring locked suits. And Phone Guy is the only character we know who had knowledge of A, where they were hidden, and B, how they were operated safely. Now, I know a lot of people have said that it couldn't have been Phone Guy because he knew better. He knew that they were dangerous and could kill him, so if he was indeed the purple guy, he wouldn't just hop into a Springtrap suit like we see depicted at the ending of FNAF 3. But there's one key detail that everyone has been overlooking and that Scott carefully included in this game. Listen. Hear it? There's rain. There are puddles on the ground.
Puddles of shit.
Dripping from the ceiling. The
What's
killer
rain
had been using
after
these
that?
spring lock suits safely for years, but in his panic to
It's
escape the
dripping.
ghosts, he failed to notice the wetness of the building.
The
around him.
wetness.
The killer had never
Shut
encountered this problem before because the building had always been in a decent state of repair, but now it's a wreck, torn
a
apart
wreck.
by age. Rain is able
It's
to
a wreck.
slip in, something
Yes!
he realizes when he was in such a hurry to run away from the ghosts.
Right, where's the
wouldn't
retarded
be
guy?
peace if there wasn't one final major
No,
criticism
it's
to the
coming,
phone
isn't it?
guy theory since the release of
Okay,
FNAF 3.
see.
It's a good one. The fact that phone guy seems to die during his night 4 phone call from the first
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman.
Well,
I know what he's gonna say. This is how it's doing when he died, isn't it?
it doesn't even make any sense though, because like,
That's what he's gonna say because all the animatronics are banging on. But they were spirit ghosts though.
yeah, like it literally does not make any sense.
No, I know. I understand why he'd think that, but I don't.
Like, this is actually like so dumb. Like, I'm sorry, but how the fuck's he come to this conclusion? It
Because
isn't-
they're not even on the animatronics yet.
Like, and also that happens when the building's like completely abandoned and fucked. Like,
Aren't they supposed to be recordings as well?
yeah. So like, how?
Yeah, I understand why Wallace called this retarded now. Yeah, I don't think this is real. It's been a bad night here. Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, it's very stupid. Yeah, like,
I don't give an admiration.
If phone guy was the killer, why would the robots still be active after his death and the ghosts disappear? It
The
just
ghosts are
makes
going
sense.
away.
the ghosts are becoming Barney.
Shut up.
Unless
Fuck
you
off.
stop endings. The big twist in FNAF 3 is the inclusion of a good and bad ending. By completing the game normally, you get the bad ending, in which we see Purple Guy die in a flashback minigame, and the whole thing ends with 5 masks representing the 5 main animatronics with lights on behind their eyes. The good ending, meanwhile, requires using some not so subtly hidden clues to unlock minigames, then basically ignoring those games, glitching them out, and giving hidden dead kids cake to make them happy, obviously referring to the victims of Purple Guy.
Yeah.
The game this time, and the ending is largely the same, with one fewer animatronic mask and no lights on. The obvious difference here is that in the good ending, the
Fuck
souls of
you,
the
you
dead
smelly
children are
asshole.
put in peace. When they disappear for good. They don't go back to their animatronic bodies. But the bad ending, the lights on behind the eyes of all 5 masks mean that these guys are still active. Angry, restless spirits still haunting the
Eggless-
robots to this
eggless
day.
spirits.
Because here's the thing, the good ending doesn't exist until you, as the player of the 3rd installment, give cake to those kids during FNAF 3's hidden minigames. What you play in FNAF 1, though, is the aftermath of the bad ending, when the animatronics have killed Phone Guy, but are still out for vengeance. Yeah, you
Vengeance.
I am the knight. I am certificate man. Certificate. You got mail.
So yeah, pretty much that his shit for Bite of 87 and Phone Guy being Purple Guy is really dumb. Like, well, the Mangle part is even dumber because, like, he literally presents the argument. You know, he uses evidence that I can't even fucking say it. It's just so dumb.
What? How was the mangle part done?
Oh, fuck's sake. Oh,
What?
right. Like he literally he explains how the Night 2 fucking calls are pre-recorded because they are, and then he uses even though those calls came from the summer, he says that's how the character you're playing as is the fucking day shift guy during the birthday party, even though that cannot be the case because those calls.
I was wondering that.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any fucking sense. He literally brings up the evidence that disproves the exact theory he says.
5 seconds later he said that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't say that because I thought it would have been a retarded thing to say. Like, I don't know. But yeah. I annually.
Like, I think that's even dumber. I don't know. I get the feeling that Matpat kind of squeezed this video out. Because, like, you know, the FNAF hype train.
I generally thought this was just the best shit you could think of.
Yeah, mate, yeah. But, like, fucking hell, how do you come to that fucking conclusion? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Why you a retard?
I don't know. I just find that pretty dumb.
Yeah.
In these animatronics, they're still roaming the halls, attacking anyone wearing that much-hated security guard outfit. People like Mike Schmidt, who's a guy
Mike Schmidt.
who's trying to do his job at a failing pizza restaurant. And as the final nail in
Failing?
what Phone Guy says in his Night 4 recording perfectly foreshadows what we see.
Foreshadow? Eggs.
Think about what Purple Guy does. He hides in a back room. The same
Farts.
room hides in a suit, and despite getting sprung trapped, actually does hold out until someone checks. Holds out long enough for the phone dude to find a hidden safe room,
Yeah,
animatronic,
sure.
and set him free in Fazbear Fright.
That's a stretch and a half.
Exactly what the phone guy said he'd do in his
Dude.
final moments. And as Springtrap, he comes back in FNAF 3. Comes back like he always does. And with no real
I
animatronics
always
present
fart
at Fazbear's
loud.
Fright, Springtrap is the only real one they found.
sake.
With all the rest scattered, probably located in
Oh, this theory's so
where their
fucking
bodies
dumb.
and faces are decaying. All that the spirits can do is appear as
We know Purple Guy is William Afton.
Yeah.
symptoms, hallucinations. Well, all except one, the puppet, who we see in his physical
The poopet.
form roaming the hallways of Fazbear Fright.
The shithead.
Real enough that we see his reflection, visible in the pools of water under his feet, meaning he is there and unburnt. There's only one way to truly
I mean,
the murderous
no.
burning the place to the ground. The puppet gave robots life, gave spirits peace, and finally gave the murderer
A giant dick.
his long-deserved death, or at least tried to. And that is the end of the Five Nights at Freddy's story. No hat, no movie, no fourth
There's a
installment.
movie.
Yeah, the movie was a
Storm.
yeah, the movie was announced all the way back then.
Oh my gosh, what happened? What's wrong?
Look!
Look, my ass fell off.
Hey, that's just a theory.
Eggman.
Theory. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed these theories,
For fuck's sake, is it always like the last fucking purple coins?
blood, sweat, and tears on these scripts that
Next one.
The GTA.
It's Sonic.
waiting for you.
Mm.
This time you'll have to keep up with me. Oh,
What?
never mind.
Not right now. Duck hunt. Fuckhead.
A diabolical.
Eggman likes eating sandwiches with his diabolical eggs of eating circular sandwiches. Don't forget a lovely cream pie.
Hello, Internet.
Mm.
Welcome to Game Theory, where instead of waiting for FNAF 4 to be released, this time we're getting out ahead of the game. Or at least that was the
Theory.
plan.